comedy. It's a typical Seth Rogen kind of comedy, but in this case it was set in North Korea, and it was about Kim Jong-un, and North Korea took great offense about it and basically issued terroristic threats, and that anyone showing the movie would bring down the wrath of North Korea upon them, and you know, there might be violence and yada yada yada. And all 5 of the United States major theater chains ran in terror from the terrorists and said, we're not going to show this movie, it's too dangerous. I mean, they were partially driven to this by insurance companies and the malls that the theaters are located in said things like, we forbid you to show this theater, we don't want to expose our mall to potential bombs or gun-carrying lunatics or whatever it is, and the insurance company said we won't support you. But for whatever reason, instead of defying them one by one, you know, AMC and Regal and every one of the 5 major chains, which between them control more than half of the screens in North America and a rising number, they all backed out of showing the interview. And at which point Sony said, okay, no one will show this film, and we're withdrawing it. We're just going to release it to direct-to-video. At which point I and a number of other people screamed, what the fuck do you mean nobody will show this film? We'll show this film. The independent theaters will show this film. And it was not just me, it was also the Alamo Drafthouse was a big leader in this motion from Austin, Texas, and many other independent theaters. Independent theaters are frequently blocked from getting the big films by the chains. You know, Regal with its 3,000 screens says, no, you can't have Star Wars for your independent theater. Only Regal gets to show Star Wars at the other chains. So, and they would have done that in the interview except for the threat, but they completely caved in to this threat. And living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, 100-screen theater, we were not afraid of the North Korean terrorists. So we put an extra teenager on the door to be ready for them should any show up with a nuclear weapon, and none of them did. And actually, we had a great success with the interview because there are a lot of people in this country who value free speech, and we packed the theater for the better part of a month, often with people who obviously had never seen a Seth Rogen film before, and will see another Seth Rogen film, but they wanted to give the finger to North Korea.
So that's not the only community project you've got going there, and the one that